when he makes it. So he is at 169. Strike here for 179. And Charles, tripping out that 10 pin. Take a look at that. Right there, sending that messenger across, getting it. On a strike, and he's a little bit outside, leaving a 245. So Charles on the long, and that's how you want to finish your semifinals right there. Wow, leaving the 810 in the pocket. Right, Alyssa popped up from that one, didn't like it. She leaves her 4-5 split. In her foundation frame. But she shoots this like she did the 2-4-5. She will make it. And she does. Right there. Got to split the 4-5 with the ball. They go flying out to the side. All right, Charles, tripping out the 8-pin and back there. Or the 9-pin. With a 369. There you go. That's way outside. Pick this up for 189.
It's time to start.
All right, hey everybody, we're back. AMF
Boulevard lanes in Edmond, Oklahoma for the season finale of the Southwest Gold Tour. Season finale. We've got 3 games this morning on the short pattern. We've got 3 games this afternoon on the long, leading to a top 3 step ladder final to crown the king and queen of the lanes here at the Southwest Gold Tour. All right, so getting started again, short pattern. Got Lily here on 31. 34. She gets that one a little bit inside. All right, Trevor Mason picking up the spare. 1369. All right, Caitlin sending 10 back in the first. All right, landed on 33 with the crossover. With gutter spare and strike in the second there for Landon. All right, Jordan coming in with a 310 split in the second after a strike in the first. Got Lily back up on 33. Starting her second frame. Looking to come back after that open. And that one a little bit outside. Goes long. Leaves the 1, 2, 8. So short pattern this morning. 35 feet. 2-to-1 ratio. One of last year's junior gold patterns. These boulders get tuned up for junior gold coming up in Grand Rapids in just a few weeks. So nothing easy here today. Lily picks off the 2-pin off that. So Diego over there on 32. The messenger going in front of the 10. All right, I'll go down to our low end. See Jasmine here on 29. And that goes high for her. All right, so Jasmine with the 3, 6, 10. Gets that one a little bit inside. All right, got Joshua here on 31. And, oh, the messenger takes out the 7. All right, Diego back up on 31. Light mixer gets him out on the left lane. So Diego come back after the open in the first. And everyone struck on that left lane on 31. And another strike for the early double. All right, Riker getting it a little bit right. Again, short pattern, 35 feet. About 26 mils. And 2-to-1 ratio. All right, 4-7-10 on 35. All right, Alyssa gets 2. We're seeing Aiden here on 32, shooting at the 210. And he gets the 2. All right, Hayden on 33. And the crossover 5-pin. Hayden landing on 34. Oh, picks up the 136. Kimberlin gets the spare. We'll see a lot of spares today, more than likely. Only 3 games, not a lot of time for the pattern to develop that spot down lane to bounce it off of, move in and just bounce it off the right. Probably won't see that, and I expect quite a bit of urethane to go down the lane as well. Lengthen that pattern out a little bit. Justin gets that one a little bit to the right early. So Troy on 30. Troy working on a strike. And he leaves himself a tough 310. Joshua on 32. And he's off to a good start. Starting off 9 spare double. All right, so Aiden on 31. Start off with a couple tough splits, and he gets another 210. That's Aiden off to a tough start. Diego playing his favorite outside part of the lane, getting the crossover, 6:10 to go. It's a 9-miss double after 3. Jasmine on 29, needs it to hook. Can't quite get it. Troy with the 310. Oh, really picks it up. Aiden with another shot at the 210. And a little closer. It's still 2 goes behind the 10. All right, high shot. Leaves the 610. And Jacoby goes high, 3-6. Oh, puts the 6 in the gutter, leaves the 10. That's Hayden on 34. And he leaves the 5-pin. Right. And as always at the Southwest Gold Tour, you can check out up-to-date scoring on bowlmetrics.com, METRIX. Check that out down on the bottom scroll. All right, Jordan inside on that, leaves the 7-pin. All right, so Trevor back up on 34. Gets that outside, goes a little long on it, leaves the left rail, got 6. All right, Jordan looking to get the next 9. And just a little inside on that one as well. Being open for Jordan. Caitlin with a 1-3-10. So Alyssa up in the 5th. And she gets the 3-pin, leaves the 1-2-4-8. Not an easy conversion to make. Easy to leave that 8-pin back there. Trevor at the left rail. He's pretty good at this one. There you go. Hit all the pins with the ball. All right. Yeah, Maddie Phillips. 4-7. All right, Landon gets that one wide. All right, Justin gets him out. Diego looking for 3 in a row. A little inside on that one. It's not quite out to the friction. Goes long, leaves the 1-2-8-10. Probably see a few of those today. So looks like the lane surface hooks pretty well from the outside. But if you're kind of in that in-between, can end up going long and taking out the 3-pin like we just saw. All right, Jasmine with the 1-3. Hooking at it, picks it up. Spare in the 5th, puts Jasmine at 60. Riker 139 leaves the 9-pin. Looks like Lily's up and ready to go on 34. And the high hits leaves a 6-10. All right, Jordan on 36, and that goes high. She leaves a 3-pin. Caitlin up on 34. Caitlin working on a spare. Trying to get some count here, and oh, nails the pocket. Strike in the 5th, second strike of the game. Caitlin. Trevor going after a 10-pin. He's been nailing these lately. Picks that one up, no problem. And Maddie Phillips starting off with the front 4, and then going 8 spare. And that one checks up on her. Got the 7 and 10 to go. Leaves just a 3-6. So much better spare attempt there. That's Maddie shooting at the 310 or the 3.6. And gets that one a little wide. Leaves the 3-pin. So open for her, puts her at 135. All right, so Hayden up on 34, playing the outside. Found that friction out there. Crossover 7-pin. All right, so Hayden back up 7-pin spare attempt. And Jordan going left. Leaves the 3-pin. All right, so Hayden getting this figured out. Starting on the 4th, gets 3 in a row. Got Joshua up shooting at a 7-pin. And that one does not hang on. All right, so he's at 115 after 6. Yeah, Diego 31. And found the friction on the outside for the double. So he's at 93. Halfway through game 1. That's a good place to be. All right, Joshua goes high. Gets the 8 to take out the 7. Leaves just the 6-10. And Troy gets it right. It's on a strike, though, so it's an opportunity to not lose the count. You can pick up this spare. Nice shot, 31. A little high, got the 3-pin out. And Jacoby on 30. Looks pretty good. All right. All right. Goes high, gets the carry. So Jacoby on 119. Right, Troy coming back with a crossover. So we got Lily up on 34. Shooting at the bucket, using the gem, and gets 2. Puts her at 87 after 7. Let's see, Aiden, flush pocket yet again. 4 in a row. All right, so Aiden getting this one figured out. All right, Caitlin on 34. Flirting with the gutter, getting it where it needs to be. Sends 10 back. Right, Morgan. Gets the 2 to go. Just a 10 pin. All right, so again, this morning's squad, 3 games on the short pattern. I'll have a break, re-oil, and long pattern. 3 more games, starts at 1. So be sure and tune in, don't miss that. Top 3 from each division qualify for step ladder finals to determine the king and queen of the lanes. Lily looks like the gem. Okay, that's a good look. All right, Jordan gets that one a little inside. Maddie up on 36. Started off with the front 4. Ran into a little transition, and she might get the back 4. She keeps that up, strike in the 9th. Jordan on 35, gets it a little bit left. Hayden, that's right. Yeah, it's not going to come back from there. See Justin with the crossover. All right, so Troy back up. First shot in the 10th, and that one gets right on him as well. First shot, it's a little wide. Is on a strike though, can pick this up and get a fill. See Kimberlin here on 35. Goes high 310. Tough break. All right, so Trevor up 8th frame. Trevor's working on a strike. All right, so Trevor getting it out there. The double. All right, it's Landon getting him out. All right, we got Aiden. Ooh, Aiden had snuck 5 in a row in on me there, and that's 6 in a row. So that is a pack of Franks. Aiden Farnsworth bringing the heat after 3 splits, then 6 in a row. Aiden Farnsworth, the pack of Franks. All right, so Trevor shooting at the 610, and he picks it up. So that puts him at 129 in the 9th. Trevor U12 led the points for the season. And he actually won overall at the stop in Rogers, Arkansas, beating everybody. You can go see Maddie finish up here. And oh, Maddie getting dialed back in. All right, a little struggle in the middle. But she can go 210. It's already plus. All right, that one goes high. But good news, it's the fill. You don't have to shoot at it. She finishes with 206 for game 1. And that's going to put her way up in the standings. Look around at scores. What we can see here. It's going to be one of the top ones. I think Aiden's going to probably pass her up. He'll be starting his 10th frame in a little bit. Be sure to tune in when he does that. Morgan on 35. Light. So light. Didn't hit the head pin. Missed it to the right. 1, 2, 4. Right, Morgan shooting at the spare, picks it up. And that'd be a good first shot. All right, little hop, it gets the carry. Second one in the 10th. All right, so he can go 165. And Lily on 33 with the gem, making it work. Back to Diego here. Diego kind of in that middle zone between the hook and the oil line. And it goes long on him. 1, 2, 4, 10. Now, Diego's got not only ball speed, but a giant hand. So he can wrap this one, slide that head pin over. Not on that shot, though. Leaves the 10 pin. So he'll finish 141. 2 more games to go on this short pattern. Right, so Hayden goes high. Lily's shooting at a 2.5, it looks like. Tough one. Read a little early on her. That was a 2.58. actually. Nope. Aiden shot there. Oh, and the messenger goes in front of the 10 pin. He gets 9. All right, so he can pick this up and pass Maddie. So big spare here in the 10th. And he picks that one up, no problem. So that puts him at 206. So looks like he will be the leading scorer with that. Yeah, and starting off 3 splits. 6 in a row. And going to take his fill shot here to see how plus he's going to get. Always good to be on the plus side. So Bowler's going to move 1 pair to the right. All right, Caitlin saw over there on 33, knocking him out. Oh, see Aiden on his fill, 206 or 216. Aiden Farnsworth. All right, Trevor with the block. Someone's phone went off. Someone moved. Not sure. Didn't like it. Maybe a heckler. Hard to know. Got Caitlin here. Taking her. All right, she's on 3 in a row. Caitlin getting dialed in. And that crosses over. Leaves a 5 pin. Puts her at 195. Outstanding score. First game on the fresh. Trevor, looks like he made a ball change. Pitch black. 24810. Didn't like it. Did not do what he wanted it to do. And puts him at 145 in the 9th. Spare this up for 165. Trevor's kind of a spare magician. He can slide that 2 pin over. See what he can do. And I got the 2-4 on this one, so puts him at 153. And he'll make the move 1 pair to the right for game 2. So we had a pair 26-27. That's not a pair. 27-28. I had a little mechanical in practice, so they are in the 9th frame right now. And they're having another mechanical as we speak. So they'll be a little behind. Get that resolved. They need some pins set. Need the 3, 6, 9, 10 set and just got wiped out. All right, so 27-28, getting finished up. Doing a manual reset, looks like, for the 3, 6, 9, 10. The hook coming out. I wish you could see this. Amazing. Oh, noes. Okay, all right. Looks like they got that set. Get rid of some deadwood. Fascinating stuff. All right, our high end getting squared away. All right, so first shot on this new pair, and that goes long. A 1-2-8. So again, they move pairs. Got to get it figured out. Looks like Joshua's got it figured out already. starting out on 33. Sending 10 back. Riker here with a 10 pin. Saw Matthew Jones shooting at that 3.6, 9.10. Got the 6, 9, 10 out. Left the 3. All right, we got Jacoby up on 32. And he sends 10 back. Jasmine on 31. And she goes left. It's a 1-3-6. Some of our incoming bowlers from 27, 28. Got Riley Emerson. A lefty. Nathan Eaton, Brady McDonough, Matthew Jones. So they'll be coming as they finish this game up. All right, so Troy on 31. Gonna have better luck on this left lane. That looks pretty good. All right, checked up on him a little bit early. It's 3.6, 10. Riker Messenger in front of the 10. Seen a lot of that. Messenger's going in front of the 10 pin today. And Riker sparing up. Second frame of the game. That's where it's going to be. Making spares. Leave something makeable and make it. See Aiden with his 10 pin and didn't like it. Got it wide into the channel to go 9 out in the first. Again, the game-to-game scoring updates be on bowlmetrics.com. Let's pull up the Southwest Gold Tour happening today. All right, Jasmine leaving, well, we've seen quite a bit, a 2-4-10 in her second frame. Yeah, second frame. Peyton on 31, he leaves a 3-10. All right, Justin here. Ooh, Justin starting off with 2 in a row. 3 in a row. Right, Diego, a 1-3-10. Diego from DFW area, bowling out of Plano Super Bowl. Right, Hayden getting them all out except the 4. Yeah, Joshua with a tough 4-6-10. Don't like to see that. All right, Hayden spares it up. All right, and 34. Oh, lefty getting him out. No problem. Go see. All right, so Jasmine. All right, she goes high on her second shot. All right, Jacoby coming in light, leaving the 2-pin. All right, Troy wheeling it out from the 1 board. His first strike of the game in the 4th. Peyton on 32, coming in light, leaving the bucket. See Diego picking up his spare on 33, his 3rd spare of the game. That's Aiden looking for strike number 2 in the 3rd. And for the old double. All right, beating it out there, right where it needs to be. All right, Landon with the crossover and the 2-pin. 10-pin remains. All right, our low end getting started with Riker. First shot. Oh, trips out the 5-pin. And Brady feeding it out to the 3 board. Looks like he's throwing the pitch black. Oh, 7-pin goes late. All right, Matlin on 29. Oh, that's good. Splits the 8-9 for her, yep, first frame. So off to a good start. So Nathan, his first shot goes a little high, leaves a tough 3-6, 9-10. You have to hook at it just a little and not quite far enough out. Leaves the 6. So his first shot on this right lane. Start with an open. So always tough to come to a new pair. Try and see what's going on. So I got Brady up on 29. And all right, playing the roll. Looks like a fast pitch there on the left. Yeah, Riley on 30. That looks a little light. All right. 3-5. Jasmine, 2 pins. If Riley can pick this up, no problem. Matthew Jones on 29. So his first shot on this left lane. Started out with a strike. Looks good. Oh, Matthew splits the 8-9 for the early double. Jasmine, ooh, got just enough of that 2-pin. So Caitlin on 30. All right, makes up for that open in the first, sending 10 back. Troy on 31. Oh, goes high, 310. Rollers, not going to get anything. Matlin on 30. All right, Light mixes them up, 5-pin. Nathan on 29. That goes high again for a 310. All right, and Troy pulls his 310. Riker on 32 gets it outside right where it needs to be. Right there, kids. That's where you want it. Strike in the 6. It's Riker's second strike of the game. Matlin with the 5-pin, and she picks it up. Jacoby tripping, 7 pins. All right, so Brady playing up the outside. Ooh, boy, that's not going to get there. A little bit too far outside. 1, 2, 4, 10. And Peyton goes light as well. Riker with a 7-pin. Brady trying to slide the head pin over into the 10. Bounces him around. Can't get it out. All right, Peyton's going to get just the 10. And Riley opens. Jasmine, oh, it looked good. Left the 4-pin, though. So Joshua on 34. All right, bounces back after his split open in the 5th. The strike in the 6th. Got Trevor with a 3-6-10. He's been making spares. Wants to reset. Think it over a little bit. Contemplate some life choices. And he's back. Shooting at a 3-6-10. Needs that one to push. And it does not. 6. Just falls in the gutter. Leaves the 10-pin up there. All right, so Joshua on 34. He's working on a strike. 6 frame. Oh, that looks good. But it leaves a 6-pin. Are you kidding? crazy. All right, Landon, he's going to need some push on that. And crosses over for just a 10 pin. Joshua shooting at his 6 pin, and he picks it up. All right, landing cross lane at the 10, picks it up. Aiden, he sends 10 back. So Diego playing more inside now. And he gets the high shot to go for 3 in a row. So 3 spares, 3 strikes. Diego off to a good start. All right, and 7th frame here on 34, crosses over, and that's a 2-5. So Lily here in the 5th, and that goes high, big 4. Tough one. And the 2-5 goes outside. See what's happening on the low end. Got Matthew Jones, 4th frame, 29. That looks pretty good. Oh, Matthew dialed in. Double 9 spare strike in the early going of game 2. Almost halfway through this morning squad, though, on the short pattern. And temperature a little warm out today, so pattern might be breaking down a little sooner than one would expect. A little warm, a little transition. All right, Nathan. All right, after a couple opens, spare, sends 10 back in the 4th. So it looks like most of the scores from game 1 are in, so be sure and check those out. Some high scores on the girls' side. It's like Kaylee back, starting off with a 223. Kaylin Wallmeyer here on our featured pair on the low end, 217. Madeline Warner, 209. Maddie Phillips, 206. All right, so the scores are rolling in. All right, so Riley gets the 7, leaves the 4, puts her at 75 after 5. Riley and U15 girls. Then Peyton on 31. Peyton working on a strike, went 6-1 on this lane before. And that goes high, leaves a 6-10. All right, so Brady went light on this, knocked out the 3-pin. And puts a little extra hand on it this time and leaves a 7-pin. So something makeable. All right, Kaylin 3-6-10. Peyton gets his shot outside. Puts him at 105. And Matlin goes high with a 4.67. Matthew on 30. All right, Matthew, strike in the 5th. It's halfway through game 2. He's got a 279 possible out there. So Matlin gets 2. So Jacoby, and just a little bit left. Brady on 29. Steps out of it, crosses over. And he gets the crossover carry. All right, so Nathan getting dialed in for the mid-game double, I think. Get the scores back up. There we go. All right, Matthew doesn't like it, but he gets the crossover carry for 3 in a row. So 279 still possible for Matthew out there. Jacoby on 31. All right, Jacoby finding the pocket. His 3rd strike on that left lane. Kalen 2.8, a little light. Got a good shot on the high side. It was a 10-pin. All right, made it. All right, so Caitlin, 35, working on the spare. And that goes a little high. Matlin on 30. It looks like it needs to hook. And it does not. Just found that out of bounds. It's kind of that in-between zone. Got to be on the 1 board or 7-8. And go between that. It's just going to scoot right along. All right, Kalen with the ring 10. All right, she picks that one up. All right, Brady tripping the 10-pin out. Peyton light. Okay, got the 4 to go. These 2-5. Jasmine crosses over. 5-pin. Matlin on 29. Light. Oh, she gets the 10-pin to go. Leaves the 2, so avoids the big split. All right, so Matthew's been dialed in. And 9 spare in the third, otherwise perfect. He's playing a little inside, playing that 8 board, and that one just a little bit inside. And goes high for 6-10. Right, nothing terrible. Matlin spares it up. Man, Riker leaves 3-6-10. Jasmine needs some push, does not get it. Matthew needs some hook on that one, does not find the hook on the outside, so that open puts him at 155 after 7. Still good. It's a good place to be. All right, it's Brady high on that lane. Little adjustment off of the crossover. And he leaves the 6-9-10. So tough spare. Lots of ways that can go wrong. And we got Troy with the washout, super washout. And he gets 2. So he'll finish with 109 for game 2. All right, Brady spares it up. A spare in the 8th, puts him at 139. Nathan on 3 in a row. That is outside into that no-go zone. And he leaves just the 2-pin, coming in a little light. All right, Joshua on 33. Oh my. 3-7 for the lefty. And Lily with a 7-10 over there. All right, so Aiden, 9th frame. All right, Josh was going to go first. Shoot this 3-7. That's a 3-4. Oh my God. All right, so he gets the 4. Landon, super washout. All right, and Aiden goes long, 2-4-5. All right, Diego Messenger goes in front of the 10-pin. I'm going to have to put that on a loop. Keep saying it. All right, so his 9th. All right, Aiden, leaves the 5. All right, so 159. He can strike out for 189. All right, so Diego spares it up. He can go 197 off the sheet. And we'll see Kaylin here. And she gets that one left early. So she's going to need a pocket shot here on the spare to take care of that. Meanwhile, we got Nathan working on a spare in the 8th. Needs some push. And the light crossover. Enough to carry it. All right, and Caitlin spares it up. Clutch spare. So she loses a little count with that spare 3, but saves it by sparing it up. Riley on 29. Ooh, got that one wide in her 9th frame. That was on an open, so no count lost. All right, Matlin, little light wrap 10 in her 9th frame. So this was our pair that was a little behind due to a mechanical in practice. All right, Matlin laser in the 10 pin, and that was actually her 8th frame. So she can go off the sheet for 184. All right, Kaylin 29. 9th frame, working on a spare. Needs some push, needs some help, and gets a 5 pin on the crossover. Brady on 30, needs some push. Oh, another super high flush. Sends 10 back in the 9th. All right, so Brady in the 9th, setting up his 10th frame. Kaylin, gets that 5 pin out, so she sets up her 10th frame with a spare in the 9th. You're going to see Trevor here. Trevor, all right, so it's a little bit light, 10 pin. Matthew Jones, that goes high. 310. Right, huge start for Matthew in this game. And now can't catch a break in the last 3 here. Goes 310. See Trevor shoot those 10 pin. He's been nailing these, and he nails that one. So Joshua here, and he leaves a 3 pin. So this is game 2. We're wrapping up. Landon with the crossover. All right, Brady. Good looking shot there, playing that fast pitch. Pretty straight up the lane for a 2-hander. Oh, Aiden. Bam. All right, so Aiden still has 189 possible. Joshua spare. Nathan, that looked good. Just a little light, leaves the 610. Brady with this one, can go plus, doesn't like it. But he gets the late 4-9. Working some magic tricks. All right, Nathan with the spare. Aiden, gets him out. His second one in the 10th. Brady on the fill. He steps out of it and gets the crossover carry for 209. All right, Diego, the 2-pin goes. So on the fill, let's see what his score ends up as. So Aiden's going to be in the 180s. All right, 194 for Diego. All right, so Aiden with 189. Matthew on 29 and gets that crossover look. Puts him at 203. Picking up that first one in the 10th. Riley on 30. Looking for 164, and she's going to be in the 160s. All right, Matthew gets the second one, so he's going to be well over the plus. Go 223. So saving his game after a great start. That opened in the 7th, and we picked up the split in the 9th. Kaylin on 30. Her first one in the 10th. And she gets him out. So she can go 184. See Trevor here. And Trevor gets 10 to go. And Matthew dialed back in, finishing up with 223. All right, in the stone 9. Take a look at that. Kaylin looks good. Tough break. All right, so this is for 174, and she makes it. That's Trevor looking to finish. He's in the 170s here. And leaves the 310. So it'll be 176. Matlin on 30. First one in the 10th is a 245. All right, so Nathan going for, he's going to be plus here, looking for 207. All right, so Matlin needs the 245 for the fill and nails it. Puts her at 152, so she'll be in the 160s. Nathan on 29, looking for some hook. And can't get the 10 pin to go on the fill. So he'll be in the 2-0s for game 2. All right, it's Matlin on the fill. Looking for 162. On that 7 pin, gonna leave her at 161. All right, so our high side's getting started already. All right, so we're starting game 3 of 3. Here on the morning short pattern. We'll have the long pattern this afternoon, starting at 1 o'clock or thereabouts. Right, and again, you're watching the Southwest Gold finale coming out of AMF Boulevard lanes in Edmond, Oklahoma. Southwest Gold Tour has events all over the mid-Southwest, based in Oklahoma. Have events in Kansas, Texas, Missouri, and Arkansas. So if you're a youth bowler or know a youth bowler, be sure and check out Southwest Gold Tour on their Facebook page or website. And you can bowl with the best in the region on some challenging oil patterns. They're not always this tough, but got Junior Gold coming up in Grand Rapids, Michigan in a couple of weeks. So everyone's trying to get tuned up. These are a couple of last year's Junior Gold patterns, short pattern and the long. This one 35 feet, a 2-to-1 ratio. This afternoon will be 50 feet. But again, a 2-to-1 ratio and a little bit lower volume. So expect to see some transition, especially later in the day. So that one will be interesting. You won't want to miss it, starting around 1 o'clock. And don't miss any action. If you can subscribe, like the video, share it with a friend, click the notification bell, and you'll know whenever we go live. Covering events all over South Central area, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas. I think that's it so far. All right, so we got Diego starting off with a 4-pin. And he gets enough of it to get it to go. And he's thrilled with that. Troy, oh, Troy getting a light mixer out. And Joshua getting that one left. So the pairs this afternoon, bowlers will start one pair right of where they finish. So we'll have new bowlers filtering in on the low end of the left, low end of the low end throughout the day. So you'll see some new folks as they come in. Brady is a little bit long on that. First shot on this left lane. Right, Riley leaves the 4-7. And Brady's got a 1-2-8 staring back at him. All right, so Brady gets the 1-2, leaves the 8. Riley with the 4-7. All right, we got Mikey York up on 30. And that one goes a little bit long, and he leaves a 2-10. So definitely an out of bounds. You either got to play out one board, play the hook, or you want to be around 7-8. But between there, you're going to clobber the 3-pin. All right, Riker light. Diego looking for spare number 2. And he picks off the 3-pin. And Riker going for the spare. Oh, he gets him out. Chasman on the super washout. Can't convert. Aiden. All right, off to another good start with the front 2. So Kaylin here with the 1-3-5, it looks like. And she leaves the 5-pin. Kyle Lane coming up on 30. Her first game on this featured pair. And she gets the crossover, leaves the 9-pin. All right, Madeline gets him out on her first shot. It's game 3. And Nathan gets it inside on the 2-8. Kaya needs to find some hook. Does not for that 9-pin. And Alex Westring getting the carry, rolling the 2-pin for a lefty. Getting him out in his second frame. Getting it way out with the crossover. Gets the 7 to go, rolls the 2-pin. Can't ask for anything more than that. All right, Mikey York on 29. First shot on this lane's lights. Another 210. Unbelievable. All right, Matthew with a 2.5 over there on 32. Matlin on 31. Looks pretty good. That didn't hook. 2.410. All right, Matthew chops the 5. Savannah Sue over there on 29 out of Wichita. Welcome to Wichita. Train don't run out of Wichita unless you're a hog or a cattle. All right, so Dylan Lane sending 10 back on 30, U12 girls. To Kai Lane on 29. Brady on 31. It's got a chance. Oh, it goes long. And here's the 5-7. Kaya sends 10 back. Nathan on 32. And he leaves a 310. All right, Mikey looking for something other than a 210. And he gets a 2.810, so worse. All right, Brady gets the 5. All right, Alex with the crossover. All right, Alex didn't like it off his hand. All right, Matthew, the 9-pin. Moved it enough that it counted it, so he's going to need a reset. We'll go up to the high side as they work that out. All right, so Troy. And he's lights. 1, 2, 4. All right, so Aiden, fourth frame. It's on double 9 spare. All right, flush, pocket, 10 back. All right, Jasmine light mixer. She says sends 10 back. All right, Justin here on the front 4. Yeah, looking for 5 in a row. Oh, and he gets it. That is 5 strikes in a row. The pack of frags. Justin, 5 strikes in a row. Pack of frags. Right, Joshua getting him out in the 5th. All right, so Mikey with his 2, 8, 10. And he gets the 2, so 3 splits in as many frames. All right, and we can see the hook handiwork on 31. Getting Matthew Jones set up for his 9-pin. Wobbled it around enough. Scanner thought he had it. He did not. Stayed up. There we go. And one more. All right. Nope. 30 needs some help too. All right, so Matthew's got his 9-pin. If he's going to go or wait for the excitement on 30 to conclude. Looks like he's just going to go. So just a 9-pin, should not be any problem. And he picks it up. He's a little worried about it. No question, no question. All right, Brady up on 32. And kind of in that no man's land. Up 5. Here's the 6-10. All right, so Mikey, 4th frame with the strike. All right, Savannah leaves the 2-pin. All right, Savannah labels the 2-pin after the double. All right, Nathan gets that one wide. Gets the 4, leaves the 2-5. Savannah gets that one inside. 1, 3, 6, 9. Now I'll call that's the Wichita. All right, Kaya on 30. She goes high, gets the 10 to go, leaves the 3. Savannah, right in the remaining pocket with the spare. On the high end, not much happening. Matthew Jones. Oh, Matthew Jones. Making the most of his long-awaited 9-pin spare in the 3rd to strike in the 4th. right, and Alex up on 30. Playing the deep inside line for the lefty. Coming in a little light. The 1.37.10. Nathan goes high for 3.6.10. All right, Kalen to the crossover. All right, so Matlin. Oh, the 4-pin. Doesn't go in her 4th. Kaya's high with a 3.6. Nathan 3.6.10. And he picks that up. It's a spare in the 4th. It's Nathan at 44. So I know in the first game there's some struggles on this pair. So this might be a little tricky. So again, this is game 3 of 3 here on the short pattern. All right, Riley. Oh, that looks good. Just a little bit light 3-pin. All right, Brady hitting the crossover. Looks like he switched to a pitch black. Always tough to make that first shot with the urethane ball. Dylan, 6.7.10, a little high. Kaylin Light. Oh, she trips out the 5-pin. Breaks up the split, leaves the 7. Let's see Aiden down here, see what he's doing. And he goes high flush. 10 back in the 7th. All right, so he can still go plus. All right, Matthew Jones. 5th frame. Oh, the ring 10. Keeps him from the double. Matlin on 32. That looks good. And, oh, she gets the flat 10. That's a couple 10 pins here. 31, 32. All right, Matthew the spare. Got Savannah Sue, last year's queen of the lanes, up on 30. Just picked up the Wichita in the 4th, and she leaves the 4-pin in the 5th. Matthew picked up his 10-pin. Matlin picked up her 10-pin. All right, Savannah going after the 4-pin. And she picks it up. Puts her at 94 after 5. Well, good start. And Nathan, that just read a little early. Goes 3-6. All right, Brady's second shot with the ball change. And yeah, maybe not that ball. 3, 4, 6, 7. Kaya Light mixes them up. Strike in the 5th. All right, so he got 3 out of the 4. That puts him at 84. 3 opens here in game 3. All right, so Mikey looking to trade those 3 splits for 3 strikes, and not going to make it there. Matthew Jones, he's striking the 6th. Riley goes high. It's the 4-7. All right, so Mikey spares it up. Riley can't quite get it there for the 4-pin. All right, Nathan finding the pocket, his 6th frame. Savannah on 29. Light Messenger goes off the back this time. So she leaves a 10-pin. And Savannah gets it right and into the channel. So 112 for her through 6. Jasmine with a 3-4-6, it looks like. And she gets 2 of them. All right, so 8th and 9th frame, working on a spare. And, gets him out. Dylan on 30. That hooks. It does not. 1, 2, 4, 8. Matlin with the spare on 30. Puts her at 91 after 6. All right, so Brady looking to fill these frames up. Ball change to the fast pitch. That's got to push. And he leaves the 5-9. So we got Diego stepping up on a full rack, closing out his game. Looks like pretty good. Got him out. Strike in the 9th. All right, so we got Justin here with the front 10. All right, front 11. All right, so Justin Dowren. One more on the fill for a 300, and undoubtedly the lead. I think he's in 4th right now in U18 boys. All right, it's getting set up. And on the front 11, looking for 12 and 300. here at AMF Boulevard. Some push. Oh, goes high. And leaves the 4.6 for 298. Nice. All right, it's Riley on 31. Goes long on her. 1, 3, 6, 7. All right, Brady on 32, trying to get this pair figured out. And goes 7-10. Got the 5 out, almost a lily. So 3 splits for this game. All right, Kalen Lights, 245. All right, Alex spares up his 8th, puts him at 84 on a spare. Mikey on 29, crossover 5-pin. Matthew Jones with the wobbly 10-pin. All right, Matthew gets a little wide on that 10-pin. Savannah on 29. And falls off it a little bit. Goes high for the 6-10. All right, Brady is still trying the right part of the lane. He leaves a 1-3-6-9. All right, Nathan, and he leaves the 9-pin. All right, so Brady spares it up. So finishing up on the high side here. All right, so Aiden can go 214. All right, and he does just that. It was 214. That's Diego there with a 241. All right, so Savannah, 9th frame. Crosses over, trips out the 10. All right, crossover 5-pin. All right, Nathan in the pocket, sending 10 back. So he's finding some success on this pair that looks pretty tough for just about everyone else. Kaya, light 2-pin. All right, Riley, 10th frame, crossover. Gets the 7, leaves the 5. Matt Lynn. All right, misses the head pin left. All right, Dylan getting him out on 29. Brady on 32. All right, and he gets the first one in the 10th. Mikey on 29. Needs some help on it. Crossover 5-pin. So he can go 160 max this game. All right, so Riley on the fill, gets 8. Alex, the inside line, West string. All right, Kaylin on 31. Her first shot in the 10th. She can go 159. All right, so this right pair getting back in the saddle here when it counts here in the 10th. All right, Brady with a ring 10. Mikey going through the nose. On the fill, getting 4 for 154. All right, Alex getting that one a little bit left, so he'll get a fill. Savannah getting the 10 off the 3-6-10. Kaylin on 31, getting it inside on her fill, so she goes 148. All right, Matthew Jones, first one in the 10th. He can still go 195. And Alex getting a little inside, picks 1 off the right. Matlin, she gets it inside, gets 6. All right, Matthew gets that inside. So he can go 185, picking up this 5-pin. Matlin, oh, she gets the 9-pin to go. All right, so 157 still in the cards. Matthew on the fill. All right, Matlin High gets 7 on the fill. And Kaya leaves the 8-pin. So she'll finish 130. All right, and my guy here ending up with the strike on the fill for 111. Nathan on 32. Oh, trips out the 10. Keeps the dream alive. Go 201. All right, Dylan needs some push. Oh, can't roll the 3-pin. Ah, there it goes. All right, so 10 to go +1 on this game, 201. Matlin finishes 154. All right, Nathan on 32. Oh, and he goes even. All right, Messenger does not pick it up. All right, so that's it for Squad 1 on the short pattern. Be sure to subscribe, like the video, click the notification bell, and you'll know whenever we go live, which will be this afternoon for the long pattern. Don't miss it. So thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in this afternoon, and as always, be cool and go bold.